Hello dear students, in this video we are going to talk about adverb and comparative adjective together. About adverb, first of all we have to know what adverb is. Adverb tells us about a verb, okay? Adverb tells us about a verb. For example, how did we clap? How did we clap? Loudly, okay? Loudly. Then we have to know that we can recognize adverb by ly. We can recognize adverb by ly. At the end of the verb there is ly. So by ly we know this is adverb, and also adverb tells us about verb. For example, how we clap? Loudly. How did we clap? Slowly. Okay, and these are the adverbs. For example, quickly, look, we have ly. Slowly, we have ly. And quietly, also we have ly. Look at these examples. They walked quickly. They walked quickly. Look, quickly is the adverb. Besides, it tells us about the verb, which we can ask it, how did we walk quickly? And also we can recognize adverb by what? ly. He climbed slowly. He climbed slowly. So slowly is the adverb. Slowly is the adverb. We can recognize it, we know it by what? By ly. And also slowly tells us about the verb. She sat quietly. She sat quietly. So how do you know it? How do we know which the word is adverb? First of all, it tells us about what? A verb, and also it ends with ly. So there's a point about adverb. If we want to change a word to adverb, and if the word ends with y, first of all we have to change y to what? To I. Then we add ly to the last to the end of the word. For example, happy ends with what? Ends with y. Then to change happy to adverb, first of all we have to change y to I, then add ly. Why? Because we have y at the end of the word. The same thing to noisy. Noisy ends with y. Then to change noisy we have to change y to I, then adding ly. The same thing to pretty, and the same thing to easy, because easy ends with y. Then we have to change y to I, then adding what? Adding ly. Comparative adjective. What is first of all adjective? Adjective tells us about how something is, or how someone is. How something is, and how someone is. For example, someone is old, someone is big, someone is short, someone is tall, someone is young, someone is nice. When you describe that one by an adjective, it immediately come across your mind. For example, she is nice. A nice girl come to your mind, not an ugly girl. And also all the colors are adjective. Orange, purple, red, blue, white, all the adjectives are what? All the colors are what? Are adjective. Comparative. Comparative means we compare two things together. And to compare, we have to add what? Er to the adjective word. For example, look at this picture. This is a door and this is another door. But this is this door is big. This door is big. But this one is bigger. This one is bigger. So this door is bigger than this door. Okay? This door is bigger than this door. Look, bigger. We add ER. Sue is taller than Sat. Look, this is Sue. This is Sat and this is Sue. This is Sat and this is Sue. So Sue is taller. Sue is taller than what? Than Sat. Sue is taller than Sat. And also we can say Sat is shorter than Sue. Sat is shorter than Sue. Look, Sue is taller than Sat. We add ER to tall. The brother is older than the sister. The brother is older than the sister. Look, this is the brother and this is the sister. The brother is older than the sister. Look, older, we add ED to old. We compare two people together. There's a point about a comparative adjective. If the word that we change, or let's say if the adjective that we change to adjective comparative ends with Y, first of all we have to change Y to I, then add ER to the word. For example, look, this example gives you much clearer. Look, tiny ends with Y. Tiny ends with Y. So to change this word to comparative adjective, first of all we have to change Y to what? I. Y to I, then adding ER. Y to I, then adding ER. The same thing to happy. Happy ends with Y, then to add ER we have to first of all change Y to I, then adding ER. S, angry. Look, angry ends with Y, then to change this word to a comparative adjective we have to change Y to I, then adding ER. The same thing to funny and shiny. Another point is if the word ends with A, okay, if the word ends with A, or let's say if the adjective ends with A, and to change this adjective to comparative adjective we have to only add R to the end. We have to only add R to the end. If we do not add, if we only add ER, okay, instead of R we add ER, then it becomes like that. It becomes like that, which is not a lot. Wide, wider. Look, we only add R to the end. Large, the same thing ends with A, and only we add R, not ER together, because it becomes like that and it's not a lot. Late, later, the same thing. Look, late, only add we only add R. Blue, okay, bluer. Blue, bluer. Nice, nicer. The last point about adjective, comparative adjective is if the last letter, okay, if before the last letter ends with vowel, if before the last letter ends with vowel, then the last letter becomes double, then we add ER to the adjective. Look at this example. This example clarify more. Look, this is before last and this is last, okay, this is before last and this is last. Then if before last end is one of the vowels, if before last is one of the vowels, how many vowels do we have? 5 vowels we have. What are they? O, A, E, A, O, A, E, I, A. So if before last word, if before last letter ends with what? With vowel, then the last letter becomes what? Becomes double. Then the last letter becomes double. Then we add ER to the end. Then we add ER to the end. Big, bigger. The same thing to hot. Look, the same thing to hot. The same thing to hot. Hot ends with O, the before last, okay? Before last is O, one of the vowel, and the last letter becomes how many? Becomes double, becomes 2, then we add ER. Sad, look, sad, before last letter is vowel, is A. A is vowel. Then the last one becomes double, okay? The last one becomes double, and then we add ER. Then we add ER. Fat, look, fat, A. A. This one, the last letter, which is T, becomes double, fatter, okay? Fatter, then we add ER. Thin, look, thin, before the last letter is vowel, okay? Before the last letter is vowel, then the last letter becomes double, the last letter becomes double, then we add ER to the adjective.